Hey, what's going on, Bladers? This is Crow. So I just got back from Adeon and I picked up the BX-22 Entry Package that has the drawn sword and then the new mini launcher. I don't really need a new drawn sword, but I am going to use it because I'm getting a special sticker set in the mail pretty soon. That was a collaboration with the karaoke company. So I'm just probably going to utilize that and put that sticker on that bay. But other than that, this is just a regular drawn sword, but a new mini launcher. So let's go ahead and see how it is. So taking a look at the drawn sword first, it's the same like I mentioned. There's nothing different with it. So if you just really like a collection of the bits and the different ratchets and you just want to really have one drawn sword that is a stock and have it maybe for display and then you utilize the other one for its parts, this is actually a really good option. It's more affordable. I think this retails at about 1,400 yen. So it's probably about $10. I got mine for 1,100 yen and I paid about $8. So I was like, $8 for this is not really that bad. Now moving on, let's take a look at the launcher. Already, I do like it in terms of it being more compact, but it's, obviously a entry-level launcher. So this is probably gonna be more for kids. I would say a kid that probably has no idea what Beyblade is and they're really just getting into it for the first time. This is fine. This is really nice to pick up for them, especially if you already have a stadium. I know at a tournament that I went to for my kid, he entered, it was only for elementary students or younger, and they actually gave him a free stadium. So purchasing this would have been really great since he would have had a free stadium and then he would have had this to really just get introduced into the actual format and the actual game. Now the ripcord itself is meh. I don't really enjoy it. I don't like how small it is, and it just keeps bringing back to the point that this is definitely for kids because the end of it is just so small. It can hardly fit the 2 fingers on it to actually do the rips. And one thing that is pretty noticeable is that it's much smaller than the standard ripcord that comes with all the other launchers that are in the sets. So I think it's already not going to give your Beyblade a lot of power when you're doing the rips. Just combined with the inside of the launcher that only has 1 gear. So that's unfortunate, to be honest. Alright, so let's go ahead and try this out and just see if I can get a lot of power. But honestly, you're only going to be holding it pretty much like this. So 3, 2, 1, go shoot! That didn't really feel that great, to be honest. So I can say so far it's not a great feeling to really hold this, especially if you're going to do 2 fingers, or you could possibly try and get your other finger in there. But for kids, I think it might be a better grip for them. But me with big hands, this isn't really doing it for me. All right, I'm just going to do one more and just try and give it as much power as I can, just see how well it does. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! I guess it's not bad. But like I mentioned earlier, this is a much shorter cord, so I don't know if possibly it not getting that many rotations, and I think there's only 1 gear here, whereas in this one there's actually 2. So whenever you're going in, it's there's a gear here and there's a gear here that spins. So I think you're getting more rotations out of this. Now if you don't want to actually use the cord that comes with it, you can just use the standard one. I have a bunch of these already, so if I do happen to want to just bring this with me and just put it in my pocket with 1 bay and go somewhere in case someone wants to battle or something like that, then that's fine. Well, that's pretty much it for me, guys. This, I would say, if you really want something that is affordable and something that might be for your kid, definitely pick it up. If you don't have a drawn sword at all, this is going to be your best route, I would say, to getting a drawn sword for super cheap. But if you already have a drawn sword, you already have a really good launcher, key thing to note is that this mini launcher you can't put any attachments onto it, no accessories. So ultimately, this is going to be something that you're really going for the bay, not for the launcher, unless you have a little kid and you just want to give them the launcher. But this is probably an easy pass for me. I picked it up mainly just because I am grossly invested into this franchise right now. So me just picking up every product I can and showing you guys, that's kind of like my little goal. So everyone else, if you can't find it for like less than, I would say less than $15, probably just go ahead and pass. But if you find it for less than 15, I'd say go ahead and grab it. Get some points in your app as well, and try and get that that Kobe Drake. But other than that, guys, thank you all for watching. Thank you for supporting. If you can, watch some of the other videos that I have on the channel. And always down below in the comments, give me some suggestions on what you would like to see on this channel. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe and like. But that's it for me. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.